In today's video, I'll be reviewing a fragrance that has been on my wish list forever. This is none other than Tiziana Terenzi Telea. If you're interested in hearing my thoughts, then just keep watching. Before we get into the video, I do want to quickly introduce myself for those of you who may be new here. My name is Aisha from simplyaisha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So as I said, today we'll be talking about Tiziana Terenzi Telea. This video is a part of my Love, Like, or Let Down series. If you've never seen one of these videos from me, first of all, where have you been? Check out my playlist. I will link it up in the cards and I will link it down below in the description box for you all to check out after you finish this video. But basically in them, I give you all my raw first impression of a fragrance. Then I wear the fragrance at least 6 times and come back to you all and give you guys a full-on review. At the end of the video, I let you guys know if it ended up being a love, a like, or a letdown for me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my first impression. So I have my box here. Let's open it up. Here is the actual box. So I'm gonna take the wrapping off. This box is so huge, y'all. It's so huge and it's beautiful. So let's open it up. Got the little light in there. Very, very extra, y'all. My bottle has tipped over a little bit just from shipping. But it does have a little seat in there for it. And it also has a travel cap in there for it. But here's what the bottle looks like. And I know it's doing a lot. Y'all have seen these before though. But it's doing a lot. But I'm here for it. It's not my favorite bottle, to be honest. I do really like the bottle. But it is like quite extra. So usually when I do these first impressions, I spray them all over my body, but I want to be honest with y'all. Today as I'm filming this, it's currently evening and my fragrance that I wore today has worn off. So I am going to spray it on my skin, but I'm not going to spray it all over my body because this is actually going to be my bedtime scent tonight. I was going to wait to film this at bedtime with you all, but I really didn't want to be on here with my pajamas on, y'all. My cute pajamas, they need to be washed. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna film this now, the first impression. And then tonight, when I actually get out of the shower, I will spray it all over my body and actually fully wear it to kind of really test it out. So this first impression will just be like on my arms and we'll just leave it at that, which I think is perfectly fine. So anyway, let's go ahead and spray her. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna spray on the paper first. So I'm just gonna spray on this little booklet that came with it. Okay, I can definitely smell that Tiziana Terenzi musk amber combination that they do, like their DNA. I definitely smell that. And this also smells kind of clean, like not necessarily laundry detergent clean, but something kind of clean in here. But I also feel like I can smell some fruits lurking in the background and some coconut lurking in the background. Okay, first impression, let's go ahead and spray it on skin. I'll spray a little bit more, y'all. Got some in my mouth. Okay, that's enough. So on skin, first smell, I still get the same stuff that I mentioned on paper. So I'm gonna let this dry on my skin. I'm going to wear it for the next couple hours and then I will wear it again after I take a shower. And then I will wear it at least 5 additional times after that. And I'll come back to give you guys a full-on review. After I do my first impression in these videos, I do like to let you guys know if at first sniff, if it's a love, like, or letdown. So take this part with a grain of salt. You'll get the full review after this portion of the video. But grain of salt, right now, it is a very high like for me. Not quite a love, I think, because it doesn't really smell like how I was expecting. I expected it to be deeper. But right now it is a very high like. I do really enjoy the way this smells. All right, so I'll be back within the same video to give you guys my full review. It's been over a week since I filmed that first impression, so now I am ready to give you all my full thoughts. So first, let's talk about how this smells. To me, when I first spray this fragrance, I get a bowl of mixed fruits, but it is backed up by this musk that is more on the clean side. So Tiziana Terenzi, I feel like they are known for their ambery musky base, and I do feel like this is present in this fragrance. However, I would say that the musk in here is definitely like more on the clean side. This gives me clean vibes all the way, but with this beautiful fruitiness. The fruits in here definitely smell sweet and juicy and tropical. I don't know what fruits right offhand, but if I had to guess, I would say passion fruit, because Tiziana Terenzi loves to put passion fruit in their fragrances, and I feel like that's what it smells like to me. So I would say like passion fruit, maybe some peach. It just smells sweet and juicy, like a bowl of mixed fruits. As this fragrance dries down, I feel like it stays relatively linear. To me, the musk becomes a little bit more present in the deep dry down of this fragrance. It's not that deep, heavy, ambery musk that you may think of when you think about Tiziana Terenzi. It is more on the clean side. So although it has that kind of ambery musk smell, the musk in here is clean without smelling like laundry detergent. The cleanness that I'm referring to just smells like clean, fresh air or something like that. It doesn't go laundry detergent route. So because of the sweetness of this fragrance, I would say this fragrance leans feminine to me. Obviously, you can wear what you want, but I personally couldn't really picture a man wearing this fragrance. So Tiziana Terenzi is a house that is known for having like beast smoke fragrances, very long lasting, very projecting fragrances. On me, this fragrance does not necessarily live up to that standard, which honestly surprises me. It is quite long lasting. So this fragrance lasts on the skin probably at least 8 to 10 hours. However, this is more of a softer experience. This one sits closer to the skin. I feel like it projects pretty moderately at first, and then it becomes a more intimate scent probably around the 3 to 4 hour mark. So this is one that I've actually been overspraying. I've been spraying all over my clothes. And like I said, it lasts forever. And especially on clothing, I've went back and smelled a garment a couple days after spraying this on it, and I can still smell it. So it lasts forever on clothes, but as far as it being like a heavy beast mode projector scent, I would not classify it as that. I think of it as more of moderate projection. So because the way this wears, I think that this is best suited for summertime. So hot weather, it gives me summer vibes. It's fruity, fun, flirty. So I think that hot weather is the best time to wear this. And I would wear this somewhere like a day party, a day date, a lunch, to the beach, anywhere, vacation, anywhere where you want to be smelling fun and flirty. Now, because this does not have much depth to it, in my opinion, I would reserve this for daytime use. I don't think I would wear this at night. I definitely could wear it at night, like say if I was going to be out on a boat or like a yacht party or something like that. But generally, I don't think I would wear this during the night, and I don't think I would wear this during cold weather either. So I have two fragrances to compare this fragrance to, and I like to do these comparisons because I feel like if you haven't had a chance to get your nose on this, that when I compare it to the other fragrances, maybe it can let you know how you would feel about it. Now, the two fragrances I'm going to compare it to, they are not dupes, but we'll get into the similarities between Telea and these other two fragrances. So the first fragrance I'm going to compare it to is another one from the same house, and this is Cassiopeia. Now, I have not had Cassiopeia that long, but I have worn it a few times, and I think that Telea and Cassiopeia definitely smell like they're in the same family. They are not dupes, but Cassiopeia also opens up kind of fruit bowl-ish to me, just like Telea, and they also both have that clean, musky vibe to them. So they're not dupes, but I definitely feel like they're in the same family. Do you need both of them? I don't know, that's for you to decide, but they're not dupes, but they do definitely put me in the mind of each other. In my opinion, Telea smells more like fresh tropical fruit-ish, whereas Cassiopeia smells more like candy fruit-ish, but they are, like I said, in the same family. The next fragrance I'm gonna compare Telea to is Herba Pura. So this one is from Xerjoff, and this is a very popular one, has been around for a while, and I definitely could see the similarities between Herbapura and Telea. First off, let's talk about the bottles. I mean, the bottles feel like same vibe, right? And I definitely feel like these fragrances do have a similar vibe. They are not 100% dupes, but they are similar. So to me, the differences would be is that Herbapura, the fruits are the same, like the opening to me is the same as Telea. However, in Herbapura, it's just like way more pungent. And also Herbapura has this very noticeable musky, ambery base. And for some people that could be cloying, it can be sharp. It is definitely not really a clean smelling scent. This one is definitely more warm, whereas Telea kind of goes more of the clean route, easier to wear in my opinion. But they are same family. Could you have both? Absolutely. But I don't know that you necessarily need both. It's kind of going to be which one suits you more, but they are definitely same family. So I do think Telea is unique. I don't have anything in my collection that smells exactly like it, but it's not the most unique fragrance in my collection either. So Telea comes in a 100 ml bottle and it retails for $650. Now, I don't usually like to talk about like gray market pricing on these videos because you never know what price you're gonna find. And some of y'all don't feel comfortable shopping gray market. Some of you do. I personally do certain sites, but for this one, because the price is so steep, I feel like I gotta throw this in there. So it retails for $650. I paid less than half of that. I think I paid around $300. So sometimes you may be able to find a discount on it, but I will say this is one that I don't see discounted very often. So we are almost at the end of the video and it's time for me to let you guys know if this fragrance is a love, a like, or a letdown for me. If you are new to these videos for me, this is the portion of the video where you pause the video, you go down in my comment section and you leave me a comment guessing which one you think it is for me. Okay, I think I gave y'all enough time. So this fragrance is da 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 da, a like for me. I love the way this smells. I love the fresh fruitiness. I love the clean nature to it. I think it's relatively easy to wear, but I will say I was expecting a little bit more from this fragrance. When I saw there was oud in this fragrance, I thought this was going to be like a lot deeper than what it actually is. Does that make it a bad fragrance? Absolutely not. It's just not really what I was expecting. And in my collection, I mean, I have Herbapura already. So I don't know that I necessarily would have needed this. However, it does smell amazing. I'm not gonna take that away from it. It does smell amazing, but I was expecting a little bit more oomph. I was expecting a little bit more presence from this fragrance. And yeah, it's a gorgeous bottle and I think it's definitely an art piece. And I think that that goes into the pricing of this fragrance. But I would say, if I paid full price for this, which I almost did so many times, it used to be a little less expensive. I think it used to retail for $550 and they've gone up like a whole $100 on this. So I was looking at paying around full price for this when it was $550. But I would say that if I paid that for it, this would be a big disappointment. But because I paid less than $300 or just under $300 for this, it is a like for me, but it's not something that I feel like I will have forever and ever. So if I run through this bottle, and let me tell you, I have been spraying the heck out of it. I need to try to do the light trick and see if I can see how much is in here. If I run through this bottle, I don't know that it would be a repurchase for me unless I was able to come up on a steep discount. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because I love a lot of fragrances, but sometimes fragrances don't live up to what I thought they were gonna be. And that does not mean the fragrance is bad. And if you love this, kudos to you. I love the smell of it. But I just don't, for me, I don't feel like it's worth the full price. So that definitely comes into account. Now, if you got it like that, then you got it like that. But for me, I ain't got it like that, and I don't feel like it's worth $650, but I am glad that I have it in my collection. I am glad that I was able to get it on a discount, and if I am able to find it at a discounted price, I will definitely leave that down below for you all. No promises, because like I said, I don't see this one discounted very often, but it is a beautiful scent, and I will definitely be wearing the heck out of it this summer. So those are my thoughts on Tiziana Terenzi Telea. Let me know if you have tried that fragrance. What do you think about it? Do you love it? Do you think it's worth the money? Have you smelled it? Is it something that's on your wish list? Let us know all that in the comments down below. If this is a holy grail fragrance for you, then that's great. Let us know that in the comments down below. Let's just make sure we respect each other's opinions down there in the comments. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I typically upload videos 3 times a week, so I have tons of content you can check out in your free time. Also, if you haven't checked out my website yet, check it out. It's www.simplyaisha.com. Over there, I talk about all kinds of things I love, including fragrance. So definitely check it out and get on my email list over there. If you want to connect with me more, follow me over on Instagram. I'm typically in my stories almost every day, and I'd love to chat with y'all in my DMs. Also, I just got a Threads account, so you can check me out over there. I don't know how to tell you to follow me, but I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, you can figure out how to follow me on Threads. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.